This is UP, head producer, Fresh Music Group. Hey, this did come in the mail for it, boy. Your boy.
The Johns I wanted.
Hey, but look,
Wait, yo,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, let me show this bench real quick. Yes, bosses eat chocolate covered strawberries because I felt like it. Damn. Bam.
Yo, these joints hard.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Y'all got it's a leather tab.
Yeah, man.
My joint is leather.
Hey, you know, I love my NMDs, but there's a moment where the HU's got to come out.
Shout out to Pharrell.
You feel me? I guess this is the behind the scenes of Dappa, Can't Let Go. What inspired me to do Can't Let Go? Well, I always liked the I'll Be Sure record from, I think it's 1988. Ever since I was a kid, that was like one of my favorite records, and one of my favorite songs was I think it's Ooh This Love or something like that, but that record always just resonated with me. So I always in the back of my head was like, yo, that groove, and it's just something about it.
I love you so, and I can't let go, girl, this love is.
You have me, of course I'm the producer. You got Randy Antoine Jr., who's doing the background, he's doing the vocoder, and also helping with the strings and progression. You have Chloe Washington, who's just a phenomenal singer who you will definitely hear more from in the near future. I mean, she's set to be something special. And me and Dappa have been kind of playing with this record for years, but never really was ever really satisfied with it. Let's go. Don't mess up. Too late. Let's go. Bring it. Get up. That joint is hot. There we go. I'm trying to click off. Yeah. Yo, this record wasn't really hard to mix. It was just interesting trying to find that middle ground between, you know, bringing that classic out, you know, that you really want in a record, and then merging it with, you know, newer sounds, newer hi-hats, newer snares, newer and heavier kicks. But nah, the record wasn't really hard. It was fun. You know, one thing I love, you know, doing on records is I love beatboxing on records. Of course, I get that influence from Timbaland, even though I think he's better at beatboxing than me. But you know, I definitely get that influence from Timbaland and how he's always kind of on the record. So usually on a lot of my records, when I create just the initial sound, I usually go back behind it just before I even get the idea for the drums set in stone. I'll go behind it and just start beatboxing on the record. It just adds a little something. It just depends on how I'm beatboxing at the moment. Another thing I love adding is kind of those weird, strange ambient effects noises. You know, things that, you know, it's like a chair screeching in the dark hallway somewhere. You know, and you would just hear this. It's just weird little noises. So I love adding strange noises in the record. Another thing I love doing, and I'm not sure. I mean, I know I've been doing things like this since I started producing records in the 90s, but we didn't make it as prevalent all the time. But, you know, I love playing pianos and Rhodes backwards. And it just adds a certain mood to the music when you get to play those things backwards like that. It's just unique. One thing a lot of people don't know about me is I love strings. I used to play the violin when I was a kid, so I've always had this love and this passion for the string section of a record. And so me and string sections, you know, usually if you listen to productions that I do, I'm gonna sneak a string section in there somewhere, whether it be them just playing pizzicato, quick little staccato sounds, or full out, blown out orchestra. Sometimes I just love adding that in records. You know, I mentioned Chloe Washington earlier. I mean, Chloe is just phenomenal. And even though Dappa can't sing and he does what he does well, we understand, both me and Dappa understand that he is not a real singer by any stretch of the imagination. You know, he's not going to get up there and try to compete with Alicia Keys or somebody, you know, or SZA, you know. So, you know, the one thing we're going to do with Dappa is when we have certain records and we feel like, you know, he's doing this thing, but sometimes it's just like we need to add that real singing voice behind you. And so Chloe for us, on a lot of Dappa's records, you'll hear her, but Chloe for us is that voice. I mean, when we add her, you know, we add her to the background and she gives the song exactly what it needs. We'll put her on the chorus and the bridge. She'll help spice out the oohs and the ahs.
Girl, this love is, and I love you so, and I can't let go, no, no. Girl, this love is, I love you so, and I can't let go, no, no. I don't go, don't go.
I turn the monitors like that so I can hear the speakers with no visual interruptions. So I turn them like this. You know, some people mix with their eyes. I mix with my ears. And I think that's why I get a better mix sometimes. You know. Next for Dappa, after this song, you know, it's gonna be what we call a hot summer. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just keep bringing records out and putting more music out there because he has this catalog of music that we've been working on for years, and so there's no reason anymore to hold on to it. It's like, let's give it to the people. Let's put it out there. Let's give them what we've been perfecting all these years. Let's give them these songs. So that's really next for Dappa is a song called Believe It, and Believe It is another one of those records that I think a lot of people is gonna have fun with. It's very musical, it's very ambitious in its own right. We like to keep things classic, but at the same time give it a newer vibe, a newer feel, you know. So that's what's next with Dappa.
The needy life. 1 + 1 is 2. This is my hat and this is my shoe. Roses are red, violets are blue. I love you, girl. You love me too. Girl, this love is, and I love you so. And I can't let